to another edition of Paint and Ponder with myself, Fluff the Squirrel. And joining us today, we're very lucky to have a special guest, TCD. I will, or if Joe, if you could pop her link, it's at TCD, capital letters, and then Kiss, isn't it?
Yes.
Used to, you changed it, but yeah, it's been that for a while. So yeah, today we will be doing some art. I'll be continuing with the neurographic art that I did on the stream the other day with Tilty. And TCD will be showing us a different style of art therapy that she does. I'm really, really excited to see that. And we'll be talking about her fantastic protesting out in Denver. I'm not sure how many people know, because you don't have a lot on your channel, because you were mostly going to support and holding signs and waving them around and getting all the honks.
Yes.
And I think a lot of that disappeared with Jay's content. So yeah, I just wanted to let people know all the great work you've done out there already, and ask you a few questions. But yeah, feel free to pass on anything. This is not an interrogation or even an interview of any sort. It's very, very relaxed, very chill. But if you have any questions in the chat, please do pop them in. Yeah, enough of my face. We'll get on with some art.
Sounds fun.
How are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there. I was just relaxing and hanging out and being lazy. What do you have going on this evening? It's evening there, right?
It's just gone 4, so does that sound all right to everyone in the chat? Let us know if there's any feedback. So yeah, I've got a good hour before I've got to go and feed the dogs and sort dinner and do all of the adulting things. So yeah, this is a really nice time for me to do this.
Good. And I haven't been creative in a very long time. And I just started this new job where I was just kind of sitting there, and so I just started being creative again, I guess. I don't know. Started doodling with my pen is where it started.
So is this a style of sort of art therapy that you've learned, or is this something a style you've learned and adapted and you find it just very therapeutic?
I just find it therapeutic. Yes.
That's amazing. It's great when you can stumble across something and then really get to like it and have fun and play with the style.
Yes.
No worries, Joe. Thank you for looking. Thank you for checking. I can do it in the description later.
So, Fluffer, do you remember how we met?
We meet in chat.
Was it Jay's chat?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite a while back. It seems like ages ago.
Yeah, I think we're going on like a year anniversary.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can call it an anniversary, I don't know what you call it. A year ago, I was moved to protest Scientology.
And I was going to ask you, great segue, what got you out?
So I stumbled across Scientology. I don't even remember what year it was. It was a long time ago. And I was just simply driving down a road and I saw Scientology and I realized it was a church. And I thought it sounded so cool that they were like mixing religion and science together. It was like a blend. So I was really intrigued by it. So of course I have to go online and research it, and then you realize it's actually a cult. So that's terrifying. So I've always been aware. And then it was Jessica Palmadessa's channel that I first came to, and she was out there at the test center just protesting. And I thought she was so brave, and that was just so badass of her. And I wanted to do it too.
Yeah, that was such a fun time as well when everyone was outside the test center and then everyone went to they found the other buildings that what is it called? Is it Astro? No. You know when like Chris without a Hellcat would go and Confident Chris and they'd go with like the megaphone and it was so funny.
Yeah, where the buses would drop them off.
Yeah, that's it. It was like all the corporate people, the big wigs.
Yeah, it was all just so fun, and it was standing up for victims, which I always do, I always have. And yeah.
Because you're very
I,
much into like the true crime community as well, aren't you? Well, not community, say, but like the YouTube content at least.
yeah, they call it the true crime community. It is a community, and I got involved with them in 2020 in that community.
So yeah, you're definitely somebody then who is very much focused on justice and
Absolutely, yes.
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I want to say it was like 2016. There was a 19-year-old who was shot by the police here in Colorado Springs, and I definitely joined that protest. And so I think that's when it really started to hit me, 2016, 2017, where I realized, hey, you know what? I think you're an activist because you're kind of always doing activism.
Yeah. Oh no, that's nice that you had like a full on moment of being like, hey, I'm an activist.
Yeah, I didn't even really realize there was like a label or anything. And then there was the No Dapple protest. I don't know if you've heard of that or remember, probably, maybe.
No, sorry, I haven't.
It's
I
okay. Some people have, some people haven't. So it was the pipeline going through North Dakota, and they wanted
yeah,
to disrupt this sacred Indian burial ground. And ultimately, it ended up being the active duty military against the vets.
yeah, that's I wasn't I've heard about the pipeline, but I didn't know that. Like that, wow.
It was just really awful. And I was ready to pack my car and head up there.
Wow.
And uh, and then that's when the vets stepped in, and I'm like, there's no way they're gonna go against their own brothers. So
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
and I think I need to change my positioning of my board. Let's
Do you
see.
think? Anyway, what makes you think that?
Just the way that I'm painting, I think I need to lay it flat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I just don't have a good chair for what I'm doing.
Yeah, I've got one of the kneeling chairs, so I like a lot of the weight's on my knees. Oh, just well, we got some people in chat. Hello. Hi, Irish Mark. Hi, Matthew.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Jerry. Thank you. Yes, we have TCD with us. Let's see if I can find. find your channel here. Give me unsubscribed. I was going to ask what inspired your signs?
I'm sorry?
What inspired, because you made the signs, didn't you?
Which signs?
The signs that you took out to Scientology in Denver, sorry.
Oh, I was just kind of doing signs that said honk if you think Scientology's a cult, because those got a lot of attention. And then I came up with like a little saying that I
I loved
think
it.
Pup Groomer she kind of liked it and made it into a flyer, I think. And it was, what was it? I can't even remember anymore.
I can't, it was the way you said it as well. It was like, it was, oh.
The only thing Scientology is draining is your bank account or something like that.
Yeah.
And then Sweet Sunslice had a good one also. She would say, the only thing David Miscavige is spending your money on is boats, booze, and babes. I liked that one too.
Sweet Sunslice did so many good things.
And then I would just call them like the store brand of cults and, just really insulting things. Tell them the cult is closing in 5 minutes and just dumb stuff. I don't know. It's just so fun to troll them. They make it easy.
No, they do. No, it was so great to see you out there, and both of you and Sweet Sunslice, you both really brought, some fun energy, and with the signs and the sayings, and just such a great fun. But because you were speaking and holding the signs, you didn't stream live, so it's
I did stream live. I just took my live streams down for now.
See, I was like, maybe I just seen you on Jay's then, because I thought, no, because I remember you were live with MLH. So no, I'm not mad. They were there.
No, you're not mad. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I just had my son on there and some weird shit started happening, and so I just kind of took it down, and I didn't delete it. It's just private. I can always put it back up, but I was just uncomfortable with a lot of different weird eyes on me, I guess. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it nicely, Fuffer.
No, I don't. I do not have my daughter. I wouldn't have any kids on my channel. I did a video. I did a live stream with my daughter and my friend's kid, and I said, absolutely do not put your faces in the camera shot. Don't do that. I will delete the video straight away, because I know people can be weird. People can be real weird, and they're not about to do that with my child. No, thank you.
And I should know better because I was in the true crime community before this, but I don't know. I was just being silly, and I let my son's face show, and
it's not even silly.
It got
just
weird.
Sometimes, it can just be a slip, just be an accident.
Well, he was actually a really good protester. So let's see, he would have been 5, and he's autistic, nonverbal, but he would yell what he could in the megaphone, and he would scribble with his little chalk, and he's a little activist in the making.
They're so amazing. My daughter's autistic and has ADHD, and that's just what a bowl of fun.
Absolutely. He teaches me so much about myself and the world. But yeah, so when Jay started getting swatted, I was like, "Oh no, I gotta go out there and do something about this." Well, not do something, but be a part of this, you know? Like I
Yeah.
have authority, but I wanted to be a part of it, and so I did. And the first few times I wasn't live, but I thought, being live was a part of the safety routine and the ritual and stuff like that until things started getting weird.
Yeah, it was quite a roller coaster, wasn't it? Because it was quite scary. It was very scary to watch, anyone being swatted ever. But yeah, it was very scary when Jay was first swatted, and it was very scary when Sweets and Slice just went into the org for, like, the longest 10 minutes of my life.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I was literally, like, shallow breathing, being like, "Where is she? Please, we need a safety check."
That woman is brave. She had me do some scary stuff here in the Springs, Scientology related as well. She's brave.
Yeah, I believe you. I absolutely believe you. But yeah, there was so much fun. Like, I remember, like, the parades and just, everyone being out there and just all the honks. It was just, oh wow. Like, it felt like the community was there with you. It was such a fun
Absolutely.
time.
Denver rejects Scientology.
Really did, in the face.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, do you think you would get back out there again, or do you think that
Yeah, absolutely. I just had some car problems and a really, really rough summer. And now I'm working a 9 to 5, so I'm not, my own business owner and I do what I want. I do have a company that I have to think about and stuff. But yeah, I think if the timing was right and the circumstances, absolutely. I would never be done trolling Scientology until they're
Mhm.
gone.
Yeah. Um, do you think that you'd sort of prefer to be with other people? Because we can always just sort of put the call out there, like, if you wanted sort of more people to be with you, if you felt sort of safer with other people, because there might be someone out there who wants to get out but feels the same.
Oh gosh, that's a loaded question. That's
Oh,
a
I'm
tough
sorry.
question.
Sorry. You can
Well,
pass.
I'm definitely a people person, and I always love meeting new people and anybody's always welcome, but I'm also independent and I can, go out there on my own. So either one is fine with me, honestly.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I can imagine it'd be very daunting being out there by yourself, but I guess if it's especially not like your first time either, and you know what you've got and what
Yeah.
you don't got.
I never didn't feel safe, and the police rolled by a couple of times while we were out there, and it is what it is. I felt like there was a lot of other people around. Like even the homeless community or the houseless community, like they'll watch your back and stuff, and I never
That's
didn't
good.
feel safe.
Yeah, that's good.
And I only went out I think twice by myself. And the first time I wasn't even filming or anything.
Yeah, that's gotta take some. Well, I guess half of it is like if you're not filming, they probably wouldn't suspect you as much, but
Yeah, it was
Um,
just my first time, and I just like walked around, and I think I like cheers the OSA camera with my water bottle or something. I don't know. I was just being silly. Who knows why I do what I do?
well, same. Did you? I know the police. You said the police drove by. Did you have many police interactions? I know you you had ones away from Scientology
Yes.
when the MLH said that he got pushed over. Um, but yeah, actually at Scientology, did you have many interactions there?
No, never directly. They would just ride by on their motorcycles or like in their car.
Just sort of have a look.
And then there were a lot of like cars without license plates, like taking your picture and just weird stuff like that. That
Oh,
also happened.
that is weird.
And I did have an experience with a Sea Org member. She was coming out of the building, and I don't remember what I was shouting to her. I think it was just like love and light things like, you deserve to be happy, and, your
Yeah.
family misses you. And her and I made eye contact, and the way she took off her vest and threw it in the car, I was just like, oh, like that's interesting. Like, that was aggressive and it was very telling to me, and I cannot stop thinking about that woman now. I hope she's okay and she found a way out, and I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it's so I feel like, you know, even being as removed as you are, watching on YouTube, even then, there's times where you do think about, these people. You think, I think about that girl who ran away in LA, and
Yes.
then I think her dad went and got her from the police station. And so imagine, just to imagine being there and have, their eyes look into your eyes. I can't. I just, yeah, I can imagine that not leaving you.
Yes, and I have had some lives that have personally affected me as well that I still think about, and so, yeah, it's definitely something you can't just walk away from.
Yeah. How do you? Well, no, can you possibly compare the two experiences of experiencing it through watching and experiencing it yourself in real life?
Yes. I think that Chad only gets to see about 10% of what's actually happening.
Oh wow.
And they think they know a lot more than they really do, no offense.
Oh no, no, you seen that? I was like, oh wow, that was an audible shock. Oh wow, I don't know as much as I thought I did. Nope, you got me there.
Like, this wasn't even like my live. I think it was like one of Street's lives or something, but it always made me giggle when I thought about it. This woman came up with her little dog, and somebody in chat was like, "That dog needs a drink of water." And it's like, how do you know the last time that dog had a drink? You know what I'm saying? So you don't really see as much as you think you do, even though people are live streaming, you're still missing a lot going on out there,
Yeah, no, I
in
completely.
my opinion.
No, you've had both. You've had both experiences. That's why that that was really interesting question, just for me to know the answer to. And the fact that you even had an answer was fantastic, because yeah.
Yeah, because I just think it's once you go out there, uh, it's very different in chat. Like after that, I don't know how to explain this part. Let me try to think. I don't know, you worry less about the minor little things as a chat viewer after you've experienced in real life. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, it makes complete sense. It's like, yeah, you understand what the stakes are and what's worth worrying about, and because you've experienced it for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's really interesting. Irish Mart says it does make sense when one thinks about it. We chat are just seeing a tiny weeny piece of what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because, you know, there are so many people who are from like, the true crime, and so many people with ADHD, and you know, just people who like to go sort of down rabbit holes and dive deep into a subject and really understand the ins and outs of it, you can understand how we can be like, okay, from what I see, this is what I can piece together. So that could be the situation. And I'm going to tell everyone about it so they can tell me what they think and we can decide. And yeah.
Absolutely, yes. And another thing that this has taught me is to allow people to be who they are. When I first started, I saw these protesters out there and I thought I knew who they were because I spend an hour watching them on live stream. No, you actually really don't know these people at all.
Yeah.
And so we need to allow them to be who they are without judgment. You know, if they don't react to a certain situation the way you want, or do something the way you expected them to do, we need to allow people to be authentically truly who they are.
Yeah. As I say, I feel like a lot of people would be less disappointed just in general if you could get those expectations closer to the reality and the actual likelihood of, you know, the statistical likelihood of things happening.
Absolutely. Yes,
Hello,
yes.
Nancy. Thank you for being here. I missed you too. I'm
Because
trying
I
to
would
get back.
find, oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to get back. That was it. Carry on. Sorry.
Because I would just find myself like being upset at some of these protesters that would do something, and it's like, but I don't even know them, and I'm not even them. Like, why am I upset? You know?
Well, see, half of me sort of feels a bit weird about the whole parasocial thing, but another part of me is just like, I have cried at a lot of shows that were completely made up because I was so invested in the characters.
Yeah.
And these aren't characters. These are real people with real lives, and the stakes are real. So
Yes.
obviously, it would be weird if I didn't care more about real people. Now, would I at any point think I'm going to write into the director of a show and say, actually, I really want this to happen, and just to let you know, I brought the box set last year, so I really think you should take what I think into consideration? Absolutely not. Like, it's not, that'd be delulu for me to think. And that's
Yes.
kind of how I think about this. Just because, like, people, if we thought about the streamers, protesters as the directors of their own channel, because they are,
Yes.
um, and then treat that and your relationship accordingly, but still feel the compassion, the empathy, the interest, the outrage, the, you know, all of the feelings that you will
Yes.
naturally have when you're so invested and you care so much, but without thinking, I'm going to reach out to the director of this channel and tell them the last time they did that, I cried, and to not do that again, they're going to go, no, just don't watch that episode. Like, what are you?
Yes,
Just
exactly.
imagine you're the director of a movie and someone writes what you're about to send to you and how you'd respond, and then just take that as your answer.
Exactly. And I just stopped watching some of the movies, per se, I guess.
Yeah.
But then I can still be friends with people who support the characters that I don't support.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely agree. But again, I feel like a lot of where I come from is like I just feel like what other people think of me isn't my business, really. That's their business.
Yes.
Um, if they want to come and tell me what they think about me, then yeah, kind of, it's a little bit my business because they told me, but I don't have to then go, I accept this as my business. I go and say yes or no. Um, and then just move on.
Right. And their opinion isn't definite. Like, that doesn't define your character. It's an opinion that they have.
Yeah.
It's not even the truth. The truth is subjective.
Yeah. And I don't
Yeah.
talk on that much because I just don't feel like anyone would care. If someone cares, they can ask me.
Yes.
And then you always have the right to ask someone why they want to know something.
Absolutely. And it's just a common respect and courtesy, I think, communication,
Universal
listening,
solvent.
all the things. So what kind of art do you call this? Is this what you're doing as well? What I'm doing?
Well, I'm doing the neurographic lines now. I'm just going to round all the where all the points cross. I'm just going to go and round them off now, and I think I'm going to try and find a thinner pen to see if I can do the outside just for some extra contrast. What you're doing looks very interesting. I like it very much.
It's very interesting, and you just have to trust the process. It'll be cool. I promise.
Yeah. Oh, Lara's popped in. Hi, Lara.
Lara. I am a huge Lara fangirl. I love Lara.
Lara's amazing.
I can't hide it. I just love her so much.
I got the coolest mum points the other day because my daughter got to say hi to Lara, and then Lara had said hey back, and then she was just my daughter was just stimming out, flapping her hands, smiling from ear to ear. She's like, "Thank you so much."
That is too cool.
I know.
Laura's a rock star.
I know, it's amazing.
And I love her music.
Yeah, incredible. Absolutely. I feel like that was a big point of sort of got the ball rolling on getting you out. Obviously, if Jay hadn't been out, you wouldn't have maybe gone to join him.
Well, I didn't realize Jay was out there until he got swatted. So I was already planning on. Well, first I started here in the Springs, and I went to the locations I know about here, and they were gone. And so I was already planning on going out to Denver
Oh no!
anyways. Yeah. And I actually did Lyft in December, and one of my passengers said that the Scientology church, like, it was like a mission was near their house. I haven't had time to research. I don't see anything on Google or anything, but I'm definitely going to look into it.
Oh.
If they're here, we're going to find them. Between Sweet Sun Slice and I, someone is going to find
Yeah.
them.
Sweetest and Size, I heard her saying that she might become a PO, and I was like, I believe it.
Yeah.
There's so many people in this community that I'm just like, wow, I am glad I have a squeaky clean past.
Right.
But yeah, Scientology should not be chilling out, because it's when the people are quiet you should be most worried.
Yes.
When people are loud, you're winning. No, when the squirrels are quiet, you are getting closer to losing.
We were just hibernating.
Yeah. Getting the energy back.
Building our strength. I saw on I'm bad with names. I have a horrible memory and all of the things. So I guess was it Scientology up north? I want to say it was her
Yeah,
channel where
Miriam.
she ran into that woman who was lured by Facebook.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. And they put
That
something out about was it like a personality test, or was it like a meditation wellnessy
it
retreat thing?
was past life experiences. They lured a woman in through Facebook to come talk about past life experiences.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Sneaky bastards.
No. Oh, my memory is not serving me today.
It happens to me too, girl.
Uh,
But I am 420 friendly, and so that's what I'll just blame it on.
oh dear, what's going to happen to me? I'm trying to get a medical card.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping like the searing pain, if it doesn't feel like my face is burning, that's quite distracting and probably doesn't help with me talking a lot of the time. So whatever damage it does, I'm sure it'll just balance out.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
No, I'm pretty used to it now. Like I'm on medication. I'm on epilepsy medication. It helps so much. I don't even want to complain too much because I feel really lucky to be on that. But yeah, it's definitely not like fun.
Yeah. I think my paint is old. It's like getting all gloopy and chunky.
Yeah, that's it. Nancy said quiet squirrels equals much investigating. That is it, 100% true. My investigations are limited. I can't be reading and be disgusted because it's just too much frowning. I go frown when I read anyway. It's a double frown town.
So you call yours geographic lines? Is that what you said it was called?
It's neurographic.
Neurographic. Okay.
Yeah, it's a type of art of therapy. In the first lines you do a counterintuitive, and then you can put some circles on afterwards, or not at all. And then if you like a certain pattern afterwards, you can focus on that and do that in like a bolder line or bolder color. And then you can do the lines first and then colouring afterwards, or whatever you like. But the relaxing sort of really therapeutic part is what I'm sort of doing now, where you go in and you find the points where it crosses over and you have that sharp edges, and you just take the edge off by making it a more sort of circular shape rather than a pointy edge. And that relaxes the brain, apparently, allegedly.
Well, I think I'm trying to do what you're doing, just without the same talent.
Oh, I don't have talent. This is purely the style of art. I cannot take any credit. But yeah, it would completely make sense, because it is something that's just very soothing to the brain, and it's soothing because it's these nice circular, soothing patterns.
Yeah, when I was doing this at work, it was with line paper, so I would use the lines as a guide as well. So this is just kind of free for all.
No, that's lovely. Really satisfying. I used to like doing more doodles. Oh, where's the page? No. Oh dear, I'm not going to be able to find it now. But the Zen doodles. Here we go. They're the Zen doodles I was doing before. So it's just all different styles. I think maybe I just run out of styles to do. Maybe that's what happened, because I don't really know what I'd be doing next. Yeah, I'm drawing blanks.
Oh, I love that. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I get hyper focused.
I don't see. I say, yeah, we'll do the paint and ponder, and I just find, it's not as intrusive as sort of like an interview style. It's way more relaxed and laid back, and I find doing sort of the art is even more relaxing still, so you can get more comfortable, more relaxed, and no, I'm not going to fire any weird questions at you whilst you're in that sort of
feel
feel
free.
more relaxed state. But then, yeah, it's hard because you get so relaxed that you forget that we should be talking. Maybe I don't like should, but the expectation is there. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Do let me know if you're joining along at home, or if you're just getting a job done, getting the washing up done. Go you.
Well, I'm just glad you wanted to do it this morning. You saved me from laundry.
Oh dear. No, my nan's back from Ireland. She's back from seeing my auntie. And wanted to go for brunch in town, so she took my daughter, and that left me here. So it's nice. Thank you. You've
Lovely.
So I really don't mind just sitting in silence. I am absolutely A-okay with just being sat in absolute silence. I'm not sure if that's weird, but I
No, it's
find
not weird at all. Let's see what else I can talk about, though. Let's see. So in Colorado Springs, we have a couple of cults around us. we have focus on the family, and then is it like the Seventh Day Adventist or no, the seven tribes or 12 tribes or do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I'm just thinking of Christmas songs now. I'm lost in the heart, sorry.
Let me ask Google real quick. But you have heard of focus on the family, right?
I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see. I think it's the no, it's not the 12 tribes. That's like biblical.
Irish Mart said, as far as I'm concerned, it's magic. Taking a blank piece of paper and some ink/paint and turning it into a wonderful thing of beauty. Yeah,
That was lovely.
that's very sweet. Thank you, Irish Mart. What a lovely thing to say. And I do. I think I really like the strokes you've got there. I
Me?
like anything curly and swirly, me. You got me with curly and swirly.
It's gonna be like a mosaic. I think that's how you
Mm,
say it.
yeah.
Ooh, this red is thicker than I thought.
I like a bit of you just put obviously a bit of water in to thin the paint down, but I like adding a bit of dish soap in with a colour
Oh,
and then popping that on top of the other colours because it can like spread out and give you this like cool effect. Um, Almost like if you spray WD-40 on it and give you sort of this almost chemically looking separation. If you have old paint and you're thinking of chucking it, just try putting some warm water and a bit of dish soap in and see how you go. You'll get what I mean.
that's a good tip. Yeah, I think I need to do that to my black because it just keeps getting chunky. And then I'm using my son's little washable paints. And I
I
don't
love
think it's
them.
supposed to look like that, but a little bit of water and it's working.
There you go.
I just have all kinds of supplies like glitter. I have stuff to paint rocks, and it was all just tucked away, Fluffer, hidden away.
Like little gems. No, it's mad the amount I have out. This was what I was thinking. If this was me in a different life and I could be like an entrepreneur, um, I would set up an app and it would be called the ADHD Swap Shop,
Yes.
and it'd be for ADHDers. And I would just put a list of things that I once thought was going to be the next big thing. I was going to make into a business. I was going to love and do forever. And it would like soap making. It would be all
Ooh.
things of like origami. The crochet, the little animals.
Uh huh.
I bought like 10 things like to make before I could ever make anything, and I can't make it. So I still have them boxed.
Oh
Um,
no.
like knitting needles and like bowls of wool. So it'd be people who have over hoarded on things that they've lost interest in, and then other people who are promising themselves that they want to try this thing and it'll be the next best thing. They can go on and either swap it for something else, like, oh,
Yeah.
you want to get into knitting? I have woodwork things, let's swap, or you swap it in for credits, or someone pays in to get X amount of credits and you use those credits to buy or swap or donate to other people, and it'd just be an ADHD swap shop.
That is a brilliant idea. I love
Thank you
that.
very much. Thank you very much. If I wasn't poor, it would be done.
Because I absolutely want to make soap for no reason now that you said that.
Yeah, and I was you. I was you. I have a box, a cardboard box that has soap written on the top. I have it full of stuff, molds. I brought special cutters. I brought blocks that you put the thing in to slice the bars of soap with. I still ain't got a clue how to make it. Not a clue.
Goodness.
I know.
Yeah, I have some crochet stuff, but it's been years since I crocheted. I picked it up when I was working at a call center. God, my son wasn't even born yet, and he's 18 now.
Wow. So yeah, I feel like ADHD, you have to pay enough ADHD tax as it is in normal day-to-day life. So why should we have to pay more tax just because of stupid special interest, promises of fulfillment? So yeah, we should have somewhere that we can just help each other. With stuff that's just hoarding up our cupboards anyway. But no, it's going to someone else who will, if they get bored with it in 2 weeks, pass it back to the community.
Yes.
Oh,
'Cause and just with everything in general, like, I have a hard time with donations because I know that the Goodwill's gonna charge so much money for things, and it's like, I just want it to go to someone I know will use it, and they could they need it, and I don't know. We need to go back to, like, the bartering days and stuff like that.
yeah, I would love to just be able to grow stuff and swap that for other stuff I can eat and wear, and that's about all I need.
Yes.
And jigsaw puzzles and art supplies and dog food. Oh, see, and this is what happens. No, I need the supply chain. Oh, thank you, Joe. Joe's just popped popped your channel in there. Nancy's put Flipper. Yours looks like the world is leaking. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Joe, for doing that.
Cindy, the world is leaking. That's what I thought. Yeah, so people going to come and follow you, and that would be lovely. And you do have 1 or 2 videos, but do you think you will put any of your protest videos back up?
I don't know, Fluffer. I had a YouTube live that was kind of directed towards me. Like, I wasn't the main focus, but I was definitely mentioned in this video, and because of that, I just kind of made everything private for now, and we'll
Oh,
just kind of see where the energy leads us, I guess.
yeah.
Is that a nice
Mm.
way of putting it? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's an answer. You didn't have to give an answer at all. Sorry about that. I'm not aware. I do get, I do hear and I do get told, people are saying this about you. I'm like, not my business. It's my business when they come tell me to my face or, to my inbox. Then it's my business. But apart from that, I don't care.
Okay, so you didn't hear. Yeah, there was a whole live. I think it was like maybe a month ago, and I thought my phone was gonna die. Hold on, let me double check that. There was a whole live done about a month ago, and I learned that these people were kind of really watching me,
Uh,
like scary watching me. I didn't realize. So
some
I made
people, yeah.
everything private.
Some people will be hate watching.
Yeah, like I was watching the live and they wanted me to come up on panel in the live and it's like, no, that would be dumb. And so they like said some things that I said in the live that weren't true. And so I just tweeted something to the host. And somebody in chat was like, "Oh, we see you tweeting TCD. Why don't you come on panel?" It's like, I didn't realize I was being watched like that. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh dear.
Like, it's okay to hate watch, but it's like, these are people who were in the community who we, called each other parasocial friends, and, it was just weird.
Wow. Yeah, maybe I'm just not that interested. Well, I don't really have much other like social media. I don't have Twitter or anything, or Thread or Blue Sky or
Yeah, I took
any
all
of
that
them.
down, and
LinkedIn. Don't have a LinkedIn.
I have an old LinkedIn. But let's see. It's about 10 o'clock now.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that went by really fast.
It does. It normally 2 hours. Hi Holly. Hi Holly Lewis. Thank you for joining. Who jigsaws aren't your thing, Irish? That hurt. Now I know how people feel when I talk shit about coriander. I'm going to stop talking shit about coriander now. That hurt.
About who? I'm sorry.
Irish Mart says she's just decided jigsaws aren't her thing. So, wow.
Oh, yeah, I don't like jigsaw puzzles either. Mm-mm.
Hey, sorry, Holly's just said, I have a question. Do you think Aaron Hubbard's teaching should be destroyed, or do you think it's safe for people to read them and teach people about them? What do you think? Do you want to answer if you need to go quick?
Oh no, I don't need to go quick. Well, I don't think that it should be destroyed, because then that just further contributes to like that cult like mentality, like, I don't know. But no, I definitely don't think it should be taught. Absolutely not. It should be read as like, what is it? What is the one that's not real? Fiction?
Yeah.
It should be read as fiction. Because that's what he is a or was is a science fiction writer.
Yeah, I feel similar. I feel like I don't think it should be destroyed, but I feel like it should have like a disclaimer, like if it goes into like a Goodwill or if they're selling it from a shop, it should have disclaimer. This is written as if it's factual. It is not.
Yes.
This stuff in here is dangerous. It has been used to hurt people. Please check out and like have some like Wikipedia, but have some sort of known regulated page that says, please check out this page for further resources to find out why this is so dangerous. Other than that, please enjoy critiquing the terrible grammar.
Right. Because I mean, I've read some of the Book of Mormon, and I kind of have similar feelings about it with Scientology. So
And some of the stuff you need to read, like you need the context. You need to be like, wait, this is the origin. Okay. Like you need to read it and be like, oh yeah, like it's getting crazier and crazier and crazier.
yes,
Yeah, and I feel like personally I wouldn't want to get into destroying things that I don't like or understand or believe in, or because then it might,
absolutely.
I just would like to just be like, I don't do that across the board. We don't do that across the board.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I think is that it for questions? We got Saint Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf's in chat. Hey, Papa Smurf.
Saint Papa Smurf.
Oh, Saint Papa Smurf. I
What?
have been out of the community for a while. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in forever. Saint Papa Smurf. Obviously, you've been very busy being sainted. What's it when you get made a saint? Anointed saint?
I have no idea, girl.
Bejeweled. You were bejeweled a saint. Holly said, "Thank you for your thoughtful answers. I personally would search out every book in every library and burn the shit." Yeah.
I understand that, Holly. I do get it though.
Yeah. Yeah, because the disclaimer could get ripped off and then someone could pick up a low point. I understand. I completely understand. But
there's just so much that is harmful and can destroy people that it's kind of like a warning label. Like, I don't know. We would just have to get rid of so much if we just picked that one thing, and we would have to do it to other doctrine as well. Does that make sense? I have no idea what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know for a fact that this would go down as far as people being like, well, you have to burn your Jamie Oliver cookbooks because he's shit. And it's like, but as shit as he may be, you can't, order people to burn their cookbooks because you have a difference in flavouring. Some people like bland.
Or
see, now I'm digging on Jamie Oliver. I don't want to be this person.
Or like certain books in the Bible, like Leviticus, is always misinterpreted. And so, should we burn that book?
Yeah. See, this is where it goes. This is where my brain goes. It just starts going deeper and deeper and deeper in the what ifs.
Yeah. So I just say we don't burn anything and we just allow free will.
Yes.
But with a disclaimer.
Power cut. If there's a power cut, I 100% agree. All LRH material is the first to burn. Keep people warm. Keep the kiddies warm. Keep keep the elderly warm. If there's no power and you need to stay warm, then I vote burning LRH books first.
Yes,
they get it first and worst.
Agreed.
But yeah, I'm going to stop now because I'm going to get really into it, and I do need to go and collect my little one.
Well, thank you so much. We've been talking about this for a year now, I think.
Oh,
so I'm happy to finally come on.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being patient and sticking in there. And yeah, thank you so much for everything. And please do let me know if you're going to get back out again, because I would love. I'll set a notification on. I'll put an alarm on. I'll stay up late. I will be there.
You will be the first to know, and I would love to have you on my channel as well to finish our little chat and project.
Yes. Yep, that'll be amazing. If you want to catch part 2, please do go over to TCD Kiss and subscribe and notification. That's what you need, a notification bell on.
All right, thank you so much. I'll see you guys all later.
Thank you all. Take care. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.